as always, Mike Fettig from the Fettig team. So it's really important to have just a real strong resume.
It is, and a lot of people are at this point deciding that they're going to start their search. They might be working and they haven't looked in a while, and so they're looking at a resume or deciding what do I put on the resume, and it's really important.
Yeah. And a lot of people haven't updated their resume in a number of years, especially people if they've gotten out of the workforce now trying to get back in. How do you start?
I think one of the easiest ways to start is to take time to detail what it is that you do in a day, and pay attention and get the actual responsibilities and your role written out, and get some bullet points to get you started.
For a lot of companies now, this is not just the first impression. For some companies, this is the only chance that you're going to even have to impress them, because they might not even have a face-to-face interview.
Absolutely. So a lot of companies are going to be reviewing resumes very quickly and making decisions as to whether or not they're going to have a phone interview. So just because you submitted a resume does not mean that you're going to get an interview. So let's make sure that we put our best foot forward, hit with clear, concise bullet points, and not a lot of big, long paragraphs anymore. That's definitely changed. Yeah.
Yeah, because people just don't have time, and our world has kind of changed. We just sort of don't read things like that anymore.
Right.
We get through something quick.
We read all this electronic information a lot quicker. It's emails, and a recruiter, I think I've seen some statistics that they'll read a resume in 6 seconds. So, yeah, you don't have a lot of time to mess around with that.
Yeah. Well, one thing too, I mean, it sounds so obvious, but proofread. Spelling errors, I mean, that really can just be a big red flag right there.
It is. Let's make sure we go back through it ourselves, but then have somebody else read it as well, and somebody that you know understands the English language and can do some spell checking and grammar as well, just because if you read it back, it might sound great to you, but let's get some other eyes on it and pay attention to what we're doing.
And this always goes back again to researching the company, because something that you might not think is that important that you did in your past, but perhaps that's something that the company is really looking for, and you should put that on your resume.
Exactly, and you may even have a slightly different resume depending on the role or the company, and you can tweak it accordingly.
Yeah, there are online resources where you can look at other people's and get your ideas.
Yeah, there are. I mean, everyone knows you can go to the Google and find out a lot of information.
Go to the Google, yeah.
Find out a lot of information. So check out some different formats and find one that fits your career field and what the types of jobs are that you're looking for.
Yeah, so you have lots of job openings. What's out there right now?
Yeah, we do. We have, I'm trying to think, what do we have? We have some packaging openings in downtown Grand Rapids. I know that there are some furniture manufacturing jobs in like the Wyoming area, so skilled manufacturing, metal worker type openings.
All right, good. And if they want to get a hold of you, find these jobs?
Yeah, FettigTeam.com, or follow us on Facebook and learn a lot.
All right, good.
Thank you.
See you next week. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Christian?
Thanks, Michelle. So not just Lake Effect kind of coming our direction this time.
No, we've got